In this video, we're going to be talking about using the distributive property to solve equations. So in order to solve these equations, you need to first use the distributive property and then solve each equation. So in the first equation, we need to distribute the negative 5. Negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5, and that equals 65. Now it becomes a two-step equation. We undo adding 5 by subtracting 5 on both sides. We still have negative 15x on this side. 65 minus 5 is 60. We then divide by negative 15. 60 divided by negative 15 is negative 4. In number 2, the distribution happens on the right side of the equal sign. So I still have the 80 over here. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Negative 5 times 4 is minus 20. Again, I get rid of adding and subtracting first by the inverse operation of subtraction is addition. I add 20 to both sides. 80 plus 20 is 100. I still have negative 20x. Negative 20 plus 20 is 0. That's gone. The way I get rid of the negative 20 is by division. Negative 20 divided by negative 20 goes away, and it's a 1. 100 divided by negative 20 is negative 5. So x equals negative 5. In equation number 3, again, the distribution happens on the right side of the equal sign. So I have negative 2 on the left, negative 72 on the left. 4 times 4b is 16b. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. I have to remove the minus first by adding 8 to both sides. 16b is left on this side because negative 8 plus 8 is 0. Negative 72 plus 8 is, that's going to be negative 64. Divide both sides by 16. b equals negative 4. On number 4, I'm distributing the 5. I'm not distributing the minus 1 or the negative 1. So I'll leave the negative 1 there, drop that down. 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times 2 is 10. And we don't do anything with the 59 yet. However, what I can do in this one is an additional step. I have to add negative 1 plus 10, because those are on about the same side of the equal sign. Negative 1 plus 10 is 9, so I have 10x plus 9 equals 59. Again, I get rid of the addition first by subtracting 9 from both sides. 10x is left on this side. 59 minus 9 is 50. And I divide both sides by 10, leaving me with 5. X equals 5. On problem number 5, the distribution happens on the right side again. 55 is left alone. 5 times 2p is 10p. 5 times 5 is 25. Again, I get rid of the addition first by subtracting 25. 55 minus 25 is 30. Not doing anything with the 10p. And 25 minus 25 equals 0. In this case, I need to remove the 10. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. 30 divided by 10 equals 3. In the next equation, I'm not distributing the 3x. I am distributing the negative 2. So I have negative 2 times 4, that's negative 8. And I have negative 2 times negative 5x, that's positive 10x. And that altogether equals 57. What I can combine on the left side, before I move anything, is 3x plus 10x, that's 13x. Minus 8 equals 57. Next thing I'll do is add 8 to both sides. And I have 13x equals 65. I divide both sides by 13. X equals 5. Number 7. The negative 65 is on a side by itself. I have to distribute the negative 5. So again, negative 5 times 5 is negative 25. Negative 5 times 4r is minus 20r. Now, I need to get rid of the negative 25 by adding 25. I do the inverse operations. Negative 65 plus 25 is negative 40. Negative 25 plus 25 is 0, but I still have negative 20r left on the side. In order to remove the negative 20, I do the inverse operation of multiplication, which is division. Divide by negative 20 on both sides. R equals 2. On this problem, I am not doing anything with the negative 5n yet, but I am distributing the negative 5 to both of these terms. Negative 5 times 2n is negative 10n. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. And I still have negative 80 over here. So again, I'm looking to combine terms. Negative 5n minus 10n is negative 15n. And I still have the minus 5 equals negative 80. I have to do the inverse of minus, which is add. I add 5 to both sides. Negative 15n equals negative 75. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 15. And n equals 5. Negative negative is positive.